was midday in southern Khan Younis, Gaza. Everything was quiet and calm. Nothing seemed out of the ordinary. The occupying Israeli soldiers were casually roaming around, unaware of what was about to unfold. Who could have known that this calm would suddenly turn suffocating? The dust, the smell, it would choke the breath. A massive explosion shook the surroundings. Israeli soldiers were killed. For a long time, war has been raging in Gaza. Resistance fighters have been battling the hyenas. But on June 24th at noon, they witnessed something unimaginable: utter devastation. An armored vehicle carrying Israeli soldiers was blown to pieces. This took place near the Ali ibn Abi Talib Mosque in Khan Younis. Nearby, a team of trained Al-Qassam fighters lay in wait. In their hands were locally made explosive devices called Shawaz. Their target was clear: the armored vehicles of the Israeli military. By midday, two Puma APCs slowly entered the designated alley. The surroundings were quiet, but hidden in the shadows was the looming presence of death. At that very moment, the first explosion occurred. In the blink of an eye, a Shawaz was hurled into the cabin of one of the APCs. Moments later, the entire vehicle burst into flames. None of the 7 soldiers inside made it out alive. They belonged to Israel's 605th Combat Engineering Battalion. They were members of the engineering battalion, aged between 19 and 21. Within moments, their bodies were burned beyond recognition. Just minutes later, a second APC nearby was also blown up. The explosion shook the ground, and the entire area was engulfed in dust, fire, and smoke from the blast. At least 17 Israeli soldiers were injured at the scene. This twin attack was released in video footage on Tuesday night by Hamas's military wing, the Al-Qassam brigades. In the footage published by their military media, a fighter is seen slowly. He advanced on foot and directly threw an explosive inside an armored vehicle. Moments later, an intense explosion, fire, and panic. As soon as the video surfaced, it spread like wildfire across social media. Al-Qassam stated that this was a complex and coordinated attack aimed at sending a clear message to enemy forces that the soil of Gaza will never bow to anyone. In a statement, Al-Qassam spokesperson Abu Ubaidah said, "This brave operation proves that our resistance fighters not only know how to fight, but they now surpass the enemy in tactical warfare." He added, "As long as the aggression on Gaza continues, the mourning will continue every day for Israel. The Israeli government is misleading its own people. They know their soldiers are sinking into the sands of Gaza, yet they continue the war for political gain." After the attack, helicopters were seen circling the skies over Khan Younis. The evacuation of injured soldiers went on for hours. Residents of nearby areas said they were terrified after the explosions. Many took shelter on the ground floors of their homes, while some fled to open fields. Local sources confirmed the situation in Israel. After the army attack, the area was cordoned off and searched. However, the attackers could not be captured. Al-Qassam fighters launched the assault and safely retreated. Although the Israeli Ministry of Defense issued a statement, it did not provide details, only confirming that 7 soldiers were killed and another 17 seriously injured. Military analysts say that such a high number of casualties in a single clash is a major blow for Israel. The belief that they could enter Gaza and take control of the situation is increasingly collapsing.